everybody. How you doing? Welcome to Color and Chat with Joanna. I'm Joanna. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. Hey, come on in. Today, by the way, Happy New Year. Finally, we have a ticket to ride, and we are working on our new project, which is Notre Dame. And you know why there's a piece of washi tape over the date started? Because I wrote the wrong date. Because have you done it yet? Have you tried to do your, like I did like 12-1, and I was like, wait a minute, idiot. Um, anyway, yeah. So it is stuff to do in 22. Notre Dame night is my monster. You guys, we are going to get through this together. I already have a beautiful $500 frame, and that was the $500 frame that was gifted to me. There's a great story with it. Anyway, 38.6 inches by 27.6. My frame is 38 by 27, so 6.6 inches are going to come off, like a little row or two off each side. I don't think it'll hurt at all. But we got one row done. We're right here. Look, we're right here at the little tree up here in the corner. So, yeah, I went to town on that puppy. I mean, we were in the middle of packing and getting everything. Oh, God. The de-Christmasification of this house is like an event in terror. I'm not kidding you. It is ridiculous. Every year it gets worse and worse, and I'm like, why do I have all this stuff? And then by September, I'm like, I need more stuff. You know, I'm really, by the way, I'm wearing long sleeves, and I'll tell you why. It was almost 80 degrees here today. Disrespectfully hot for New Year's Eve. I mean, rude. Not that we were going anywhere or have any life right now. When your health is compromised and you're in a pandemic, you just, I mean, no way. No, we're not playing around. Anyway, so the cold front came through. I'm not kidding. I had my air conditioner on at 11 o'clock this morning. Right now, outside my little door, I got my Notre Dame ring just for you guys. Right now, outside my door, it is 13, not 30, 13 degrees. This is like North Dakota, like Miss Crocheting Coffee. Can you please get in your car and get your butt down here and take your weather back home with you? I mean, I wanted cold. I wanted a little wintry, but 13? We don't know how to do no 13 in Texas. Oh my God. I was like, I don't even, girl. Anyway, so, yeah. So I'm wearing like yoga pants and woolly slippers and trying to get everything together. But I did do a cool thing. Oh, look, this is so bad. It was very, very smart of me. Yay me. Had a smart moment. Yeah, the blonde girl has good moments, let me tell you. And I told long-suffering husband about 2 days ago, I need firewood. Okay, because our fireplace, we don't get like a cord of firewood because you can't justify it. And then like bees and wasp bees and everything start living in it in the summer, and you're not like, oh, what am I going to do with all this wood? So you buy a bundle at a time. I had to yell at him like a 5-year-old child. Get to the store and go buy wood. Now. He's like, what's your hurry? Why do we have to have... I said, I want it now. He's like, It's 75 degrees outside. I was like, I don't care. Get it now. And I am so glad that I was pushy and bossy about the wood because guess what? Not only do we have firewood for us, but we have some to give to our neighbor for their fireplace because they have a wood burning fireplace like us. So, yeah. So, how do you like that? Uh huh. Yep. All this procrastinate now, don't put it off thing. No. No, you can't do that no more. Look, by the way, do you see these drills, people? These drills are absolutely insane. They're so beautiful. Um, they are ABs, but I mean, these are the new Diamond Art Club drills. Whoa, I'm telling you. So faceted, so lovely. Um, anyway, so I made meatballs and I brought some to my neighbor and she was so thrilled. And I love when people get on the phone and they're like freaking out going, "You're so wonderful." Like you're wonderful too, but you know, it's just meatballs. I'm not saving the world here. But you know what? I did it on an impulse. Well, that and her children are the most adorable crumb cakes in the world. But it was very funny. I just said, last time I made meatballs, they actually wrote me thank you notes for meatballs. And I was like, you don't have to write me thank you note, but I'm glad you like them so much. So I sent some down. She was like, you don't know what you just did. And I was like, okay, well, I made chocolate bombs, cocoa bombs. Have you guys tried doing the cocoa bombs yet? You can do it with an ice tray, or you can, buy the little silicone shaped things that I have. They're so easy to make. I'm going to do a little walkthrough on a cocoa bomb. It's so much fun. And so I sent her cocoa bombs and a can of the chocolate Ready Whip. Well, what I didn't know is she has been battling with the Rona, and those kids were probably going to eat cereal for dinner. Her words, not mine. She was like, they were going to eat Cheerios for dinner. I'm not kidding you. She's like, I am so exhausted. You just don't know what a blessing this was. And I love when, I'm not trying to brag on me or nothing. I just love when I listen, when your little tiny popcorn voice inside your head says, make a double batch of meatballs. You know what? Who cares if they're not deep personal, friends that you see every day? Make some for somebody you may not even know that well and drop them off. You never know how bad somebody's situation is. And when she told me about her situation, I was devastated for her. And I was like, girl, you need to, because they're just not the type who would reach out and say anything. They're very, you know, not prideful, just don't want to be a bother to anybody. And you can't not be a bother to people when you have 4 children. You need to bother all of us. Be a bother. Bother us. Because you need all the help you can get. Anyway, so I was undoing garland today. And because, I was up all night. Because, like I said, long-suffering husband passed out watching Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper. Anderson Cooper bought me a drink once. Years ago. That's a story for another time. Anyway, so they were watching the ball drop, and it was funny, and you could tell they were getting a little loaded. I was really good. I never got to the champagne because I just wasn't in the mood. But I did have one cocktail, and it turned out pretty good. With the all orange Grey Goose, my new, wow. I mean, not, I wouldn't say like best friend. I'm really not a big one when it comes to cocktails, but on a special occasion, I will have a cocktail. I'm a grown up and I'm allowed to do that. You know, as for the rest of you, drink responsibly. Oh, and you know what I did with it? I put in the vodka, I made a little syrup, okay, with the orange vodka, or the vodka à l'orange. We must speak French now because we are doing Notre Dame. C'est ce que c'est. So we must be, you know. Anyway, so I made a little syrup, okay? And I did like a little cranberry and a little club soda, and I made this little syrup to put in the drink. And the syrup had Manuka honey. Have you guys tried Manuka honey? Oh my god. I mean, really? You know, no sugar in it. It was like, oh wow. Just the orange and the honey and the little wedge of orange and the club soda and the cranberry and woof, man, it was delish. But drinks like that I have to be very careful with because they taste so good. You don't taste any. I don't like liquory drinks that taste liquory. You know, like I'm not a Scotch girl. You know, yeah, pour me a Scotch. You know, you. I can't do that. Anyway, I just, and it's not because I'm judgy or anything. I have friends that are recovered alcoholics, and I have friends that are active alcoholics. I just don't like the taste, you know? It just doesn't do that much for me. But I have to be very careful with this stuff because it tasted so good that you don't know you're drinking it, and then all of a sudden, like a half an hour goes by, and you're like, oh, wait a minute. I can feel my follicles in my hair. My hair's tingly. You know, what's happening here? Anyways, so yeah, so we did that. And then we had the little dog hats and glasses for the dogs. They hate us and they're going to kill us in their sleep. I know it, I know it. Like, it's a good thing I'm, you know, on the night owl schedule. Today I took like a 4 hour nap. I was like, that's like a night's sleep. I'm going to probably be up doing this all night long. But I like doing a late nighter. You know, I make a cup of hot coffee or get a cocoa bomb and my chocolate ready whip and I, you know, kind of crawl into it and get in the zone. Don't you like getting in the zone? I really, I tell you, you don't diamond paint for a couple of days, and if you're really in the thick of it like I am, I mean, I'm like really in it. I'm so addicted to it. It's not even funny. But you get like the withdrawal jibbies, you know? I'm like, man, I need a fix. When is this event going to start? So the reason I'm doing this, I'm also doing it with a group. If you're part of the Ticket to Ride, hey, how you doing? I know a lot of people are working on Notre Dame together. We're doing a group, you know, I guess everybody's just doing it at the same time. And so, yeah, so I met a couple of people who are quite lovely. If you're interested in participating, it's not too late. You can go to Ticket to Ride Destination Paris on Facebook. And Cheryl Katz is running it. And I think she's freaking out maybe a wee tiny little bit. Because, girl, people showed up. It's like when people show up and you're like, okay. That's when I take long-suffering husband in the kitchen and say, go to KFC and get chicken now. get buckets and buckets of it. Everybody showed up for the party, you know. I mean, what are you going to do? You know, it's not a horrible thing to, have a positive turnout, especially in January when it's cold out like it is right now. I don't think this cold front will stay. God, I hope not. But I'm not, I'm not really a 13-degree girl. I mean, I think our cars don't even start at 13 degrees in Texas. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how long it hangs around. But yeah, it got nippy dippy cold out in a big hurry. But I was lucky. I was bossy and pushy and whiny, and I followed my instincts, and I got the firewood. I followed my instincts, and I made the meatballs. My instincts are doing really good things for me right now. I'm kind of listening a little bit better, and good things are coming of it. So yeah. Anyway, um, well, I hope you guys are having a happy New Year. I'm gonna let you go. I don't want to make these long and drawn out. And all, are you depressed? I'm depressed. I don't even want to talk about Betty White. God bless you, Betty White. I have a Betty White story. I did tell it on the UB2B maybe like a year ago, but I will tell it again. But I'm not going to tell it today. I probably won't for a little while. It's so raw. I feel like, she was like our poster child for animal rescue. And, I mean, just, I was lucky to participate in 2 charity events with her. One of them with the local news anchor who was an anchor for WFAA for a while, who was just this really cool guy. We used to hang out together, but then we kind of broke up. We had a fight. And I know I should work it out with him, but I haven't. Sorry about that. But, everything in its own time, right? Everything in good time. Anyway, so we're all kind of feeling the rawness of Betty. I'm not posting my pictures with her right now. I'm not doing all of that. I don't want to be part of that. I need it to be a little bit more personal. I'm not special. I'm not important to her, but she was important to me and to my family and to our animals and to our animal rescue needs and very just I'm just pissed off, okay? 2021, go suck it. I'm so glad you're dead and gone. No funeral for 2021. That's it. No way. Betty can have the birthday and the funeral and all of that. But I mean, 2021 is not getting any love from me. You're not even getting your ashes put in a box on my mantle on my fireplace. Forget it. 2021 is done. Done, done, done. Time to move on. 2022, you better not be like your rotten little cousin 2021. In 2020, she's the one who started it all, So these little sisters better start, straightening up. Anyway, I'm cautiously optimistic. And I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll see you in my next video. We're going to be working on this for a while because I really want to see her get done. But we're also going to do a little framing. I'm going to frame New York because I have to. It just turned out so cute. Oh, and Nurse Rachel taught me a cool thing because I want to frame New York on the cheap. And the frame is a little bit big, so there's going to be some border showing. I usually put like black ribbon or navy blue ribbon, depending on the color scheme of it all. But she actually paints this with black paint. You can actually, and she's like, you just put some black acrylic paint around it, and it looks like a perfect black mat. So we're going to try that. I gotta find out what kind of paint she uses. What a great tip. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, darling. I really appreciate that. Anyway, have a great day, and I will talk to you in my next video. You are important to me, so please be important to you. Keep it together, people. Don't lose it now. We just started this thing. And I'll talk to you in my next video. Shine, shine, shine big. Shine big. And, listen to your little instincts, because mine are just like, man, they are putting it out. And I'm kind of happy that, I haven't gone completely deaf to them altogether. So, I'm going to take off my Notre Dame ring. We're going to call it a day for now. And I'll see you soon. I love you guys. Again, Happy New Year. Nobody's going to change this for you. You got to change it yourself. So let's be some big ass change makers. Okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.